As we step into the new year of 2024, several promising games are slated for release in the coming months. Today, our focus is on the Metroidvania games that have been announced for release this year. Without further ado, let's dive into the list. Number 25, Slavania. Slavania, a fantasy Metroidvania, puts you in the shoes of an immortal hero whose soul is trapped in a magic spear. Hunt down impatient bosses in a vast, interconnected fairy tale world. Study, track, and defeat monsters with acrobatic combat. Explore strange locales and face moral choices. The magic spear revives you where you fall, but you must feed it by completing hunts. Decide who the true monster is, shaping the world's fate as you finish your quest. Number 24, Bushiden. In this futuristic tale, your sister has vanished, and rumors suggest the return of the menacing Gao with an evil cybergenetic army. Explore to enhance yourself with cybernetic upgrades, aiming to gain enough power to vanquish Gao and his forces. The game offers 7 levels and a prologue, confronting formidable bosses to acquire new abilities. Along with its simple gameplay, Bushiden offers a pixel art graphics that is nostalgic yet still provides quite a charm itself. Number 23, Momodora, Moonlit Farewell. In Momodora, Moonlit Farewell, Momo, the High Priestess of Koho, sets out to save her village from demon hordes summoned by a malicious bell ringer. The game recounts Koho's worst calamity, 5 years after Momodora 3. When a foreboding bell tolls, the village faces a demon threat. Momo Reynol, the skilled priestess, investigates to find the bell ringer, hoping to secure the village and protect the sacred Loon Tree, the source of life for Koho. Number 22, Ultros. Ultros is a trippy Metroidvania where you find yourself stranded on the sarcophagus, a cosmic uterus containing an ancient demonic being. Trapped in a black hole loop, explore and meet its inhabitants to grasp your role. After seemingly crashing your ship on this giant space-drifting structure, uncover the mystery of Ultros. In this eternal loop, figure out if you are the breaker of the cycle or a link from destruction to rebirth.
The same, reincarnate as fit and proper, but never aware. Dictated from beyond by blessed ignorance and idle hands. Uji's solidarity.
Number 21. The Mobius Machine. The Mobius Machine is a 2D adventure game featuring detailed 3D visuals. Explore a world teeming with aggressive lifeforms and malfunctioning machines. Navigate abandoned facilities and hazardous environments on the surface and beneath the remote alien planet. Forge your own path in a complex open world without loading screens where you'll meet deadly adversaries, including local fauna, infected colonists, and malfunctioning machines. Upgrade your arsenal so you can be more prepared to tackle this world. Number 20. Isles of Sea and Sky. Awakened as a castaway with no memory on an untouched island, you face the mystery of your arrival. Explore ancient islands, uncover secrets, and solve block-pushing puzzles in this puzzle adventure. Forge your path, deciding the order of puzzles as you unearth a mystifying narrative. The game's open-world, non-linear design lets you determine your fate. If a puzzle stumps you, roam freely between specific puzzles, or explore new and old areas with fresh perspectives, granting agency and allowing you to progress through the game at your own pace. Number 19. Nevergrave, The Witch and the Curse. Nevergrave is a 2D action game where you journey with a cursed hat. identify enemy attacks, fight with magic, and use the terrain strategically. Dungeons, like ruins and gardens, change each playthrough with obstacles and puzzles. You can use a cursed hat to take over enemies, gaining unique abilities for an advantage in battle. Rebuild ruined villages with materials from dungeons, creating facilities and cultivating crops. Prepare for battles by producing food and potions in the village. What's more, you can enjoy up to 4 players in multiplayer. Number 18. Rin, the Last Child. Play as Rin, the last child of the Creator, on a quest to restore order in a mystical world. Collect aspects and runes, craft spells, and confront powerful bosses, your transformed siblings. The world's fate rests in your hands. Inspired by the ancient myth of Cronus and his conflict with his children, the story revolves around Rin, her siblings, and the Creator, the teller of tales. The narrative fits the dark fairy tale of Metroidvania, emphasizing magic over humanity. The script explores the conflict between obedience to authority and the freedom of free will, offering 3 possible endings based on your choices. Number 17. Minishoot Adventures. Embark on a charming adventure in a handcrafted world, blending open exploration with lively twin-stick shooter action. Battle through the shiny overworld to the deepest caves, enhancing your ship and facing dungeon bosses to rescue friends. As minions emerge from the underworld, your village is destroyed, and friends are trapped in corrupted crystal. Save the world in this bullet-filled adventure, combining the joy of exploration with a top-down shooter's thrilling game feel. Number 16. 9 Souls. In New Kunlun, the Solarians' last haven, centuries of peace are disrupted. Mortals inhabit a promised land safeguarded by ancient rituals, yet the world's truth is concealed. Everything transforms when Yi, a long-forgotten hero, is awakened by a child. 9 Souls, a lore-rich, hand-drawn 2D action platformer with Sekiro-inspired deflection combat, unfolds an Eastern fantasy. Explore the territory once owned by an ancient alien race and join a vengeful hero's quest to vanquish the 9 Souls, formidable rulers of this forsaken realm. Number 15. Biomorph. Biomorph is a dark adventure where you transform into creatures you defeat, solve clever puzzles, and explore a beautiful hand-drawn world. Meet unique characters, rebuild a city, and uncover secrets of a fallen civilization and your mysterious origins. Use your skills to explore a diverse world, solve puzzles, and face challenges. Fight monsters and absorb their powers, but beware, they can return with even stronger abilities. Get stronger, as it will definitely help you uncover surprising truths about your hero's origins. Number 14. Emberbane. Emberbane is a pixel action platformer where combat involves 4 unique elements. Follow Ophelia on her quest to defeat malevolent elemental gods and restore balance to the land. Use elemental powers strategically and discover the untold tale of centuries. Although there's limited information about the game, the captivating elements shown in the video and trailer are promising. We can anticipate more trailers as it approaches launch.
Every step I take leads me.
Number 13. Mira and the Legend of the Djinns. This is an epic 2D pixel art Metroidvania inspired by Moroccan culture and spiritual traditions. Explore unyielding deserts, crumbling necropoli, floating islands, and perilous mountains while wielding powerful ancient weapons. Uncover the secret of the last Djinn as you follow the adventures of Yuba, a treasure hunter in the kingdom of fallen Amazgesh, and Mira, a mysterious Djinn with lost memories, in a storyline inspired by classic genre elements. 12. Skelethrone, The Chronicles of Ericona. Skelethrone is a tough 2D action platformer with RPG elements, drawing inspiration from games like Castlevania, Blasphemous, and Dark Souls. Step into the shoes of Derek Ericona, a lord fated for betrayal and death, who chooses a darker destiny. Embark on an adventure reminiscent of Castlevania and Dark Souls, facing bloodthirsty monsters, divine creatures, and epic boss battles. Your journey's story is molded by choices that shape the unfolding narrative. Number 11. Tales of Kenzera, Zao. Explore the story of a grieving boy reading his late father's Bantu tale. Journey through the beautiful yet perilous lands of Kenzera as Zao, a young shaman, striving to bring his father back from darkness. Traverse mythological lands once vibrant but now filled with lost ancestral spirits. As Zao approaches his goal, face 3 formidable beings, strangely familiar yet fearsome. Will you embrace the shaman's dance to reclaim your father's spirit in this mythical adventure? Number 10. Awaken, Astral Blade. Craft your narrative in this dark fairy tale. In mysterious ancient ruins, join Tanya on an adventure to uncover her origins and fate. Can survival be found in this darkest and desperate place? The game offers promising features like epic animation and combat, with depth in a rich plot, multiple endings, and interaction with Tanya to maintain plot continuity. However, we will see whether the game keeps its promises after release. Number 9. Crude. You are Cosmos, an MMA fighter from New York who suddenly has been teleported into a dark and merciless fantasy world. The only way to go back to your own world is to reach the Towers of Doom, defeat the evil guardian of Crude, and use his magic book to open a portal to return home. The premise is quite interesting in this game. If you love Souls-like dark fantasy platformer with open-world elements, Crude is one game that we should check out when released. Number 8. Elementallis. Experience a top-down action adventure with elemental magic gameplay. Driven by guilt, embark on a journey to restore the elements in a world on the brink of apocalypse. Utilize and combine your elemental powers to combat enemies and solve puzzles within temples. Your actions have unleashed wild elements, putting the world in peril. Journey to restore and conquer dungeons where each element resides. Solve puzzles, battle foes, and uncover secrets using the elements you've gathered. Number 7. Monolith, Requiem of the Ancients. Explore Glisa, a mystical world facing dark forces in this vibrant action RPG. Guided by a mysterious presence, undertake a perilous adventure armed with the runic swarm's power. Crush evil minions on your journey, fulfilling your destiny as the planet's savior. Take on the role of Astor, a young Diokek fighting for his world's survival while uncovering secrets of the past. Acquire new abilities, magical powers, and legendary weapons to halt an unholy ritual on your quest. Number 6. Venture to the Vile. Plunge into Rainybrook, a peculiar town overrun by the Vile in this 2.5D Metroidvania. Battle through challenging terrains, conquer powerful bosses to absorb their abilities, save the town and locate your missing friend Ella, or succumb to the monster within. Navigate the seaside town of Rainybrook, now infested with the Vile's monsters. Assist the good but peculiar townsfolk. Engage in quests to unveil their stories and gather clues that may lead to your lost friend Ella. Number 5. Dewdrop Dynasty. Dewdrop Dynasty is a delightful neo-retro Metroidvania with cheese mines, power struggles, mecha crabs, and loads of combat. Unlike typical games in the genre, it boasts a light-hearted setting with peculiar characters. However, beneath the surface lies a more sinister secret in Underland. With quirky art and characters, the gameplay leans towards a shooter Metroidvania. Explore Underland, experiencing dramatic storytelling along the way in this unique adventure. Number 4. Lotus Knight. Lotus Knight is a 2D platform action game. A girl born from a lotus, following the call of her mother, adventuring inside the world covered with flowers, exploring various interesting places, engaging in intense battles, and experiencing a wonderful story. As many people say, it's like a clone of Hollow Knight. Unfortunately, there isn't much information about this game yet. Whether it will be just another clone or will offer something that stands out, we will have to wait and see. Number 3. Dragonloop. In 5 days, the world is doomed. Play as she, a girl with Ouroboros power, repeatedly going back in time to unlock the mystery. Explore a world with time shifts, using info and abilities from previous timeline to progress. The time travel premise and sci-fi feel sell the game. It might not stand out, but it's worth following. Let's hope for unexpected depth from the game when it's released. Number 2. The Siege and the Sandfox. This is a 2D stealth Metroidvania with parkour platforming. Roam through a majestic palace and ancient prisons in a besieged kingdom. Assume the role of the legendary Sandfox, delving into the ruins beneath to uncover a sand-born evil's true threat. Explore the palace and cavernous depths under an ancient desert city, facing a siege from a neighboring kingdom. The game isn't your typical Metroidvania, it has more emphasis on stealth. If you're a fan of stealth, then look for this game. Number 1. Anima Flux. Anima Flux is a co-op Metroidvania with 2 genetically enhanced soldiers, special agents in a dictatorial regime. Battle mutant swarms in a dystopian space city to save humanity's last stronghold, if anyone's left. Control 2 elite soldiers, combine their unique abilities, and finesse your way around fierce foes. Act bravely, fearlessly, as you can cheat death by transferring your anima with implant technology. Don't fear death, the truth is grimmer. That's the list of 25 upcoming Metroidvania games for this year. Which game from the list are you following? Or perhaps did I miss another game that you're keeping an eye on? Please let me know in the comment section below.